Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all to Isaac Afterbirth and our Eden streak, and I have to say, game, sort it out. I mean, I'm just embarrassing you. I'm slaying you on the Lost, I'm slaying you on Eden. Yo, if we were having a dance-off, bruv, I would break circles around you. Very happy yellow badges ordered rhino noodles. Yay! Because that's what they do, you know. Yellow badges, they ring up, they see the availability of their wanted rhino noodles, and they order so many bowls of them. I don't know how, you know, honestly, I don't know how you'd get rhino noodles, but I do know that they'd probably be very tasty. Though now I'm kind of imagining the noodles not being made out of noodle stuff, because it's not like noodles with, oh, the clutch spacebar all up in here! It's not like noodles with bits of rhino in. And by the way, let me just say at this point, the rhino is a beautiful animal, and it's absolutely abhorrent that it has been hunted so much. We are doing this for comedic purposes, not for actual rhino hunting. Capiche? Capiche? And that goes for you, any mafiosos that are thinking of hunting rhinos with a Tommy gun. I don't know how that would go, but just imagining someone in a really nice pinstripe suit running around the plains of rhino homelands just like, it's a Tommy gun! Although, if it was the Mask doing it, it would probably be really comedic and somehow be okay, because everything the Mask does is somehow okay, apart from when he causes mass chaos, destruction, panic, and death. Either way, Jim Carrey is not here, so we can't rely on him to save us. But the kind of me is like, you could technically, when you say animal noodles, mean that the thin little noodly strips aren't made out of noodle stuff. They're made out of literally the animal, at which point, oh, would you even do that? I just don't know. I just don't know, but piercing tears, really, really good. Fantastic, in fact. Always a pleasure to find piercing tears. Granted, I would rather find it in one of the more effective ways to find it, but I ain't gonna complain. No, I'm not. What are the rules? Chubb dislikes smoke? Yeah, he does. Okay, so I guess we'll badass our way through the boss and then go grab the battery. Why are we getting so many consumables? I don't get it. I'll turn on the extra HUD, see what we're working with. Yeah, what is it? Am I just getting really lucky with the trinket? Is that what's happening here? Because it seems ridiculous. Also, yeah, the face of frickin' Eden with My Little Badass and the headband on. That looked really cool. So we managed to get to 7 hearts, piercing tears, really fast tears, and it's the first floor. This is what I'm saying. Game, step it up. I'm embarrassing you. I'm slaughtering you. As I said, dance battle, I'd break all around you. I'd mainly break all around it, because if I did try to break dance, I would in fact break something. And I'm not just saying that. I genuinely... Okay, I'll be real. I'll tell you an embarrassing little story. I have tried to breakdance in my life. I have. I was young, like 11 or 12, and I was at an after-school club, and I decided to throw down on the floor because at that point the cha-cha slide was playing, and you know, I knew how to cha-cha real smooth. Ask anyone. I was the smoothiest. I just was. I was the player of the class. I really, yeah. I mean, this was shortly after I hit someone with a chair, so you know it's good. I have to say, the D6 is better than My Little Badass. Like, it really is. As much as I do love My Little Badass, and I do, I can't deny the usefulness of having the fricking D6 as my second item. What is this run? Yes! Oh, mystery sack. That's where I'm getting my extra items from. I'm an idiot. Oh, God. But yeah, I was in this after-school club and decided to try and throw down with a... I wanted to get out of the room. Decided to throw down with some breakdancing, and the first thing I did is I tried to get on the floor and do my version of the worm, which actually looked like someone with a condition having an attack, was kind of flail around, and I rolled into this desk, which then promptly rocked it, causing the monitor and computer bits that were on top of it to fall off onto me and cracking the screen. At which point, as you could imagine, my fellow peers and, you know, my fellow 12-year-old classmen were, you know, very understanding and considerate of what had transpired and was, you know, very, very accepting that this was a total accident and should not be made fun of. No, I was mercilessly teased forever. Forever. I was. I really, really was. No, but I used to be surprisingly violent. Like, really ineffectually violent. Am I got magnetic tears? Oh, what's going on here? Why is this happening now? I guess it's my 404 trinket, but I don't know what trinket would give you magnetic tears. Like, genuinely, I do not know, but I suppose this is fine. It just looks really, really stupid. I've just got a sliding monstro coming towards me. Ugh. Oh, God, this is all very tragic. Oh! This is all very tragic, you know, getting 2020 really, really tragic. Just really tragic. I am going to go back and acquire okay, alright, I'm gonna get this. I know it means that, oh yeah, it does give us a full charge. I am an idiot, so let's re-roll this. I'll take experimental treatment, that's probably going to be fine. And we gain, oh, we lose tears, we gain the health. Still not the end of the world, really. We're doing fine. Our damage didn't really move. And then we're going to blow up our donation machine, which we did recently refill, and grab the battery, and then go re-roll the milk, and then hope for glory all up in here. Yes, so we will, because there's one thing I need. It is glory all up in here. We'll also open the secret room, which is not there. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I feel like it should be, but that's a shame. That is very, very much a shame. Oh well, you can't win them all, and the good news is we have a D6. That's the main thing. So let's roll on to the next floor. And obviously, getting old Incubi and his furious flapping is a good thing to do here. But yeah, I once was helping someone when I was little, you know, like 10 in my psychopath days. Was helping a fellow student move some chairs out to the field in preparation for a sports day. And this guy, I really hated him. And I think I may have told this story before years ago, so quite a few of you won't have heard this. But, you know, it does remind me, because it happened near to my breakdancing computer incident, about the same time I wrestled someone over a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Come to think of it, I was, like, really messed up. I mean, there's not much to that story other than I legitimately had like a wrestling match with someone to win a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Because dueling is serious business, okay? It is very, very serious. Oh, son of a... That is upsetting. That is very, very upsetting. We're going to go to the shop and see if we can't get a black candle and then get away with being able to actually see our items. That would be lovely, but I doubt it's going to happen for us. We'll obviously leave that there. I don't know whether to just do some blind rerolls or just take the item. I mean, there's no real way of knowing what's correct, so it's not like I should put too much thought into it. But yeah, we were moving some benches out, and this guy was called Timothy, which again I think is my, you know, real source of my hatred for that name, and he was just generally being an absolute dickhead. You know, the kind of evil twistedness that only a vicious kid can do. Because, you know, like, 11-year-olds, like, no offense to any of you if you're watching this. If you're watching this, you're really cool. Like, yeah, I am the dictator of cool, and I know that you're really cool. But some can be so viciously evil. Like, you will have known. There'll be people in all of your classes, no matter how old you are. And there'll be people that you work with, those of you that have joined me into the glory of adulthood. It's so sad. There's always those people that are just bastards. And he was one of them. And eventually I kind of snapped, and my response was to turn around with the chair I was holding and straight up wrestling move, smack the chair upside his head. That was my plan, and I did it, and I didn't get into trouble because I didn't tell anyone, because I didn't want the embarrassment of me, of all people, having him with a chair, so that was great. Tear detonator, that's a shame. And then I think, well, we don't actually have the bombs, nor do I have the... Alright, we'll charge up the D6, and then I'll re-roll it. But I want to buy the one on the floor first, I really do. So, we'll see if we find any more money. It does actually suck. I think experimental treatment was actually a big loss for us. The tears are very much noticeable. Ooh, even more batteries. Isn't this just great? Like seriously, we have so much re-roll potential. We just kind of need to be able to see what it is that we're re-rolling. So sad. So sad. Thank you, my little fly, for helping me out there, and even more batteries. But we did get some money as well. But for now, we'll go to the boss. And very, very easy boss for us, especially with piercing tears. We can nicely cleave through it as we slowly fire our way through the Gurdster. Yeah, we really could do with some higher damage, though. This is taking its sweet-ass time. It really is. Though, granted, the Gurdster does have a lot of health, so potentially that is fine. We should be fine if he does it again. No, he waited a little bit too long, so now we got to move. Got to sync it with my little fly, you know. Always got to sync that. We'll grab this. The range is actually not that bad. We had fairly low range, so I either need to find some money or find some bombs, and then we can get the other item and then go on a little bit of a rolling spree. But it looks like, yeah, we're not going to be able to get that. There's just no way. We don't have any bombs. I can't get the bomb in that room. So for now, I'll do one more blind reroll, and this is it. That could be worse. Ball of Tar, genuinely a useful item. We get to slow everyone, we get chased by running enemies. You know what? That's fine. We can deal with that. So we'll go to the shop and effectively try our best to re-roll that one item we bought into something magnificent. Not that we'll know, of course, because we can't tell what it is, but here we go. Pandora's box. Well, we'll use that, and you know what? You know what? I'm gonna blind reroll the Pandora's box item. Why not? That kind of sucks. I mean, it does guarantee a load of bombs from our bomb friend, but it's not that great. Like, that could have been a lot better. Ah, well, I mean, that's what happens when we curse the blind. We just kind of got to go with our gut instinct, and this time my gut was lying. How dare you, gut? How dare you? I am so ashamed with you right now. I really am. Okay, yep, there we go. Peel that down, come on. Yeah, you better pop up. Yeah, you better. Come on. I want to ignite the fire and let it show. Because clearly that host was Katy Perry. Everybody knows that. Everybody really does know that. And here exactly is why Ball of Tar is just fantastic. Look at that, you slow-ass zombies. Die! Die! I suppose we can go in the curse room. You know, we've got health to spare, and we're pretty damn damaging to your average normal enemies. Ooh, we've got the cold poison damage in this room, so that's nice, and we actually don't need to care about them, so I'ma just leave. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Oh, please, I don't really care what the hell just happened, but I'ma get the hell up out of here. One of my favorite songs, you know, probably my theme song if I had to commit to one. That's a good point. If you guys had to have a theme song, so effectively imagine that whenever you spoke, this song played in the background of your words. Not loud enough to be annoying, you know, or anything, just nicely complimenting what you were saying. What would your theme song be? What would it entail? What would make you feel like, yeah, this is where it's at? I do like the amount of batteries that we're getting because, for example, on this floor where we don't have a blindness, we can really... Did I accidentally walk? I did walk into the machine. That's kind of awkward of me, because we can really go for our re-rolly action here. Like, we can almost guarantee a really good item. I mean, the only issue we're going to find ourselves having is if we accept the first, yeah, that's alright, something I'd say like Death Sives, or do we keep going in the hopes that we have enough re-rolls to almost get something that effectively we just want. Like, I mean, Polyphemus would be pretty damn nice here. Lovely damage boost, and Incubus will fire it quite quickly, and that was a really pathetic attempt to kill me by that Raph there, but I'll let him off. You know, he was very slow. I can't deny that. And we'll pop them before they become an issue. Looking very good. Ah, yeah. Grab that key. Wow, we really did not need to come over here. I mean, if we get another battery, then it will have been worth it, definitely. But haha, he landed on the spikes. The fool! The fool! I do one day really want to play the role of a villain. You know, a really eccentric one. Not a serious villain. Not doing anything really seriously evil. But just generally, I just want to be able to, like, talk to, like, the enemy, secret agent, spy, the good guy, and be like, you fool! You fool! foolish, but I just like go crazy like that. I mean, I probably wouldn't win, I wouldn't be a great villain, but you know, at least my words would be memorable, and I'd always have that going for me. And you're not even gonna die, are you? And timing! No, not quite timing. Almost timing, you know, very, very close to timing, but not quite timing. And nope, still not. These guys are very irritating to kill when you've got low damage, I can confirm. But we do get a couple bombs in return for our efforts, and a free bloody lust. Yes, that's not bad. That's acceptable, I would say, especially facing Fistula for it with piercing tears. You can't really ask for much more here. Well, you can ask for me not to stupidly walk into all of the death. That would be nice. But look, Bloody Lust already giving us a nice little increase in damage there. Noticeably so, in fact. We've not actually gone up, but our tears have definitely got larger. And then, oh, there we go. Tactical damage, of course, to increase our damage output. That is 100% what is happening here. And now he's slowed. We can just lay into him and haunt. You shall haunt no more. Cool. Bombs, please. Hey, we actually did it. I ordered some bombs and I got some bombs. I'm so happy the item room was this way, because if it turns out it was the way that I turned around from, I would have been so very upset. And I'm glad that wasn't. Tail pills. Oh, come on! I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really, genuinely over the moon. Hey, yay! That sounded way more sarcastic than it was meant to be. To get frickin' Cricket's body. The splash damage is awesome fun, but I mean, seriously? Like, we have the world's largest amount of batteries lying around waiting for quality reroll action, and then we get offered good items? How dare you, game? Oh, splash damage, of course, is a massive damage upgrade, especially with piercing tears, so we should, in theory, just annihilate this. How did I not take damage there? Like, seriously? What is happening right now? How did I get away with that? That is very weird to me. Well, we'll reroll you. That's still very depressingly bad, so... Yep, looks like we're not getting a devil deal item today. But what we will do, just because it would be a shame to waste so much glorious reroll, is oh my god. You know, I'm not salty or anything. Like, I feel like it's a really first world Isaac problem to be like, you know, it's so sad. I just keep being offered really good items, and I can't use my D6 charge. It's just so sad, but that's what's happening. It really is. All right, I'll grab this instead of 404 because I don't want it to backfire when it's least needs to. We'll try and get magic mushroom, and of course we do not, because it is, to be fair, an incredibly low chance of happening. We'll still look for yes. There we go. Because I kind of want a little bit of health. I am actually a little bit concerned. I don't want to die to my hubris, you know. I would hate to have death by overconfidence. That's the worst way to go. Was there a spirit heart in here? There was not! My memory failed me. But then again, my memory fails me all the time. I just can't remember it. Hey. Good times, good times. I mean, we'll grab the battery and then head to the next floor then. There's not really much else to do. I do need to start playing like I'm one hit away from death, though. That's my current goal, because we're going to lose a load of damage when we head down to the next floor, because of course, bloody lust. So yeah, let's do this thing. We've got damage output that is fine now, so I'm going to use any massive amounts of rerolls that we get to definitely try and find some items that give us a quality amount of survivability. Like something like the soul would be absolutely perfect. Couple extra bombs in there, not bad, because obviously we can blow up the shop and get whatever item we feel like acquiring. I hate these things so much. I am so happy he was slowed, otherwise I probably would have taken damage there, and it really... that was terrifying! Oh, that was scary. That was one of the scariest things that has ever happened to me in this game, and there is no exception. I walked through that. I hate this room. I really do, because you've got to keep track of so many things that are trying to brim the crap out of you, and you just can't do it. So we're on 1.5 hearts currently. That's what I know. And we need to stay on 1.5 hearts. We'll blow those two up. That one as he gets to me. I need to stay down here because I don't want to get randomly blindside brimstone from across the room, because obviously that would suck very, very much. We'll blow you up. That's nice. Because I don't know the acquisition range for the brimstoners. I don't know if they'll brim you even if you're at the opposite side of the room from you. I don't think they do, just because that is ridiculous if they would. Where the hell was that? Oh, infinite keys for the floor. Not bad. Hopefully we get the opportunity to properly use them. And he is dead. That is good. I have to say, I am kind of very genuinely nervous right now with what is happening. I am quite proud of how I handled this room. Like, that could have gone really, really horribly if I'd been a little bit less careful. Okay, this is good. We've actually got some information. I want to go to the shop first, because obviously I want to find a spirit heart for my consumption. That's a shame. I really was positive it would be in this direction. So it looks like we got to deal with another big room, which is a shame. Hopefully we get quite an easy one. I don't know, like a couple pins would be fine. I mean, they would just get destroyed with our piercing tears. Oh, this was even better. This is one of the easiest big rooms I think is even possible to get. The only slight danger is him suddenly firing tears instead of summoning more little guys. But nope, he did us proud. And by us proud, I mean he literally did us proud. He didn't do, himself proud or fellow Dingles Dangles proud, but he did us proud, and that's something. Alright, please don't be horrible. 2 of clubs, I guess we'll double our bombs. Not really a big deal, but it's something, and it's something's always nice to get. We'll blow open that chest, hope for something better than a single coin. I did just take damage again. How? What was firing at me? Is there an invisible one? I feel like there was an invisible one there. That's kind of a real shame. That's very much a real shame. It's alright, we've still got an okay-ish amount of health, right? It's alright. I'm just terrified of going in the shop and finding ourselves... Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I do want to see, however, if I can take this. I can't, so we haven't taken red heart damage, and we're still on 1 red heart, and we just got a replacement spirit heart, which is just lovely. We'll swap a bomb for a key, because we have way too many bombs, and then we'll go in here. That guy got cleaved straight away, and obviously Larry Jr. not going to be much of a threat. Don't want to go in here unless it's amazing. Yep, that definitely is not what I would consider amazing. And then, whoa, you are a big one. You are a big one, friend. Holy hell, stop bouncing. That was scary as all hell. Please no greed. Yes, thank God for that. That was really just upsetting otherwise. I think we will use a reroll on this, and I regret my decisions instantly, but that's fine. We've got batteries around the place, and I don't know, I'm kind of feeling confident when it comes to the item room. I don't know why, but I am, and I think that's alright. Secret room here? Yes, secret room here. You can kind of see it blow open from the back on the angled room, and I did not know that was possible. I'm so glad Liberty Cap gave us movement in that. That is very, very fortuitous. And we'll cleave down there. See, we do have a lot of damage output. I just am on very low amounts of health. I've taken way too many silly hits throughout this, is the easiest way to put it. Alright, come on, survivability. That's not survivability, but we have 28 bombs and it's a reroll, so we got this. Somehow I think we don't want Isaac's tears. Oh, come on, why do you tempt me? Why do you tempt me with the nails? Oh, I can't say no to splitting nails. I can't. How could I say no to that? That's just absurd. No way, no how. Let's grab this battery, and then we'll go re-roll the item in the shop and hope that can somehow save us in some glorious, majestic way. I mean, we're still on Necro 1, so we do definitely have time for this to work out. I mean, we'll buy this, because that way I get a trinket. that's actually a really good trinket to have right now. That's going to increase our spirit hearts quite a lot. And then we'll go grab the other battery and re-roll it, because this way we don't actually lose anything by buying it. We just get an extra bit of something. I mean, yeah, it does commit us to spending the money, so if we don't end up getting something actually good, we've kind of wasted our time, but what are the chances of that? The main disadvantage here, of course, is having to do a lapse between the shop and here. I mean, if only the secret room was a connector just above me here, that would be lovely. Granted, it's not actually that much of a run, because there's not really anything hazardous in the rooms that I can forget and die to. Ooh, I'm gonna take that. And the reason I'm going to take that is because if on the next floor, thank God for that, if on the next floor we find spirit hearts in the shop, I can just blow up the donation machine repeatedly and end up with, well, a massive amount of spirit hearts. So actually restocking is really good for us here, especially with the amount of bombs that we got. Oh, the army of splitting nails is really, really nice. Oh, I'm glad we did this, especially with the blood clot. Makes them look so super sweet. Okay, he's going for a bit of a charge, so is he. He's going for a bit of a death, and so is he. Nope, he is still firmly in camp charge. There we go. Alright, so I suppose we'll go to the boss, and oh god, let's Emperor the crap out of this. This is very unfortunate for me. Okay, there we go. He is moved, which is fine. I mean, the thing is, we can kill him really quickly, as we, of course, are doing here. It's just, the issue, of course, is his brimstoniness, but we actually got him. I'm happy with that, really, and I'm also genuinely happy to take health, because I am really that scared. And I'm happy we didn't get a devil deal, because if we'd got a devil deal, I would have been very tempted to go in it, and then clearly we would have faced Krampus and died. Oh, come on! Really? Did we need a Curse of the Blind here, game? Did we really need that? It's like it gave me D6 and all this hope early on, only to go, you're hilarious. You think you could get away with taunting this game for being easy without paying the price, Rage? Do you really think that you can do that? No king rules forever, my Rage, and you're about to learn that firsthand as we shower you with spirit hearts and health. Wait, what? What are we doing? Why? I thought we're trying to stop him here. Okay, so what is actually our damage? Oh, we only gained like 1 bit of damage from the nails, but we did gain visual badassery points, which is really the key thing that we're going for. Alright, careful. Sad times, but hey, we immediately get the replacement spirit heart, so that's fine. The statues look so grumpy and sad that they didn't get to kill me. They're just like, that is just, Oh god, that was unfortunate. I don't really take too much blame for that one, because that was ridiculous. No tinted rock in here, so we will leave those rocks, with those bombs even permanently exploding. If a bomb explodes in a room and nobody's there to hear it, does it even explode? That's the kind of questions that we need to answer today. It really is. Alright, so piercing nails is obviously very, very cool, because it negates the knockback and still gives us the benefits of having them. Innocence to slaughter, good. Nothing quite makes me feel as good as having innocence to slaughter. The money, very nice, assuming we don't obviously get ourselves some greed blocking in the shop, which, to be fair, we shouldn't. We don't have that much money. I think I am going to tactically not take any more money until after we've opened the shop here. Well, at least we got a spirit heart. I mean, in my defense, what the hell was that? I guess we're just buying it. Nightlight, really good. That is absolutely fine. And frickin' oh yeah, we have infinitely stocked shops, so I guess we'll go for another one. I mean, we can do quite a nice bomb here and get that money, and there's options! I mean, it affects one thing, so that's nice, and then we'll get one more because we can. One more bomb, and ba-boom, ba-boom, and it is Broken Watch. Not bad again. So yeah, definitely getting restocking shops was a big help there, and then we'll get one more item if we find another influx of money throughout the floor. But first, the item room doth call. Not that my D6 is relevant on this floor, because, I mean, if you reroll or not to reroll, you'll never know if you made a mistake. You'll never know, unless one of you guys nice plays the seed just to be like, Rage, you fool, you could have had quad-shot Polyphemus. How bad do you feel? I'm like, pretty bad, actually. Yeah, I feel horrible. Wow, why'd you tell me that? That's just cruel. All right, up we go once more. Still nothing really too crazy happening there, so that is fine. We'll open that up. Hello? Oh, Larry Juniors, I have got bad news for you. Oh god, that is actually terrible, isn't it? Because it's literally nails ripping through his entire body. The fact that he lives as long as he does with that happening is really quite an achievement. And I guess blind reroll! Hey! That is a good blind reroll! The red nail storm is upon you! How amazing does that look? Oh, ho, ho. That is awesome! Oh! Should have done the other side. Oh, it got the tinted rock anyway, that's fine. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Why is it always red? I don't know if we got lucky with that, but either way, I think we can safely say that for once a blind reroll has definitely paid off. Our damage is sterling now. Absolutely sterling. And what are you? The Bible! So at least we get a reason to re-roll. So we got that going for us. Did I actually have a battery? Oh, no, I didn't actually have a battery on this floor, so never mind then. Actually, screw it. No. Let's blow up this, see if we get 3 money from the... Yay! There we go. Saves me blowing up more donation machine. We'll do one last shop re-roll and... then move on, I suppose. And that only costs 7 now. Mum's key, that's alright. Now that costs 7, we'll blow it up. And yeah, look, we got perfectly amount of money. That's a sign. Steam sale. Why do you do this game? No, I am gonna stop now. I'm gonna keep my reroll for a potential devil deal reroll on the mum fight. You know, rerolling a 1 into 2 is generally the nice way of looking at it. And good times. Good times. Blind reroll! Did nothing. Betrayal and razor blade. Oh god, that is just depressing. I want whatever the first 2 was, if that's okay, please. Sir, can we go back in time? No, you fool! I mean, we do need to get rid of our red health anyway, so it's not horrible, and we've got 1 red heart to spend on one of our future devil deals, assuming we do get one, but still, you know, that is just tragic. Although what is not tragic is this incredibleness that we are rocking. Yes, come at me, Spider Swarm! See how you like this! Reasonably well. They still got alarmingly close to me, if I'm honest with you. Like, I thought I'd slaughter them a lot more. Well, with a lot more yay verilies than I did. That's what I'm saying here. Okay, that's fine. Slap you down. To say with this... Ah, that was dumb. Of course, it's a cross thing. I was completely in normal brimstone mode then. To say... we are this ridiculously powerful, it does feel like it's taking a little bit too long to kill things. But then maybe that's just me being picky, you know. I've sometimes been known to be picky. And then that's good. That'll splash onto him. I just want to be very careful because I am just very good at kind of accidentally walking into things that want to kill me. You know, it's a really, really good talent of mine, and it's one that I try my best to foster at any and all opportunities. I'm glad I waited the right amount of time for that, and fire! Oh, that is great. That is so great. And a spirit heart. Thank you, Mum's Pearl. Very much appreciated. Yeah, a lot of things have gone very right for us on this run. Oh, yeah, it's the hands. I don't know what I expected there. I thought for some reason I could walk away from them, but that was, as I now see, a huge mistake. Like a really quite sizable mistake there. Let's try secret room here, and it is indeed anything go. Ooh, the chances. You never know. You never know where magic mushroom is hiding. But I can confirm that it's not here. Tears down, not as big of an issue with Monstro's Lung. We can still charge up fairly okay. And splat you guys, and splat you guys. Best thing about them is obviously just not letting them... Okay, there we go. Oh, that's upsetting. I'll admit that is generally very, very upsetting. Well, we got through the room. That's the important thing there. I don't even want to go back for those 2 bombs. I've had enough of this room. It is definitely one of the hardest rooms on the entire room to not take damage in. That's something I cannot deny. So I'm not too upset. I mean, I am, but I'm not too upset. I could definitely be more upset is what I'm saying. Let's continue showering everything with pure death. I mean, the good news is we... Oh, that's a lot of batteries. Because we're going to have a There's Options boss fight. And... with this many batteries around, we're going to re-roll through a lot of frickin' items. So we've got a really good chance at one of the more quality boss drops here. And honestly, I could really only settle for Magic Mushroom. I have the re-rollage to do it. I really do. Hey, Def. How you doing? That was unexpected. Oh, all of the... You know, that upsets me. Really does. I can't physically get to that without flight, so thanks, Devil Deal. Really appreciate you, you know, really, really do. Money up, health up. I mean, we may as well just go for it. We've got loads of rerolls. Let's see what happens here. I mean, we've at least got 2 more. Because, you know, even if we do get a little bit of a damage up, if we pass up on one, we don't need a damage up. We're hitting really hard. And there we go. I think Mr. Dolly is perfect. All of that health, and then we get to charge up our shots a lot faster. So that is great. On we go. I can't believe we got the Devil Deal there. I mean, it has to be a bug, because it's just not possible. Unless it is designed that, you know, congratulations, you are flying, you get to go in this Devil Deal. If not, ha ha ha! That just feels really unfair. It really does. But then again, I guess, when is this game really that fair? 2 golden chests. Yeah, I'll accept these, see what we get. Oh, the no is kind of tempting, but at the same time, I don't want to give up our Spirit Heart generation, because we are taking a lot of damage here. And that's brilliant that we just one-shot that. Oh, the pop, the single surviving fistula. How are you doing? I mean, potentially this might actually be okay. We might somehow teleport closer to It Lives, you never know. And a battery, which isn't really relevant to us, because there ain't nothing to re-roll on the It Lives fight. I don't know why Elvis was required there, but he was. Another black card. I don't know why we're suddenly getting an influx of them, but I ain't certainly going to complain. I think he only survived because he was technically in the wall when I killed his ropey body thing, so that's nice. Well, that's less nice. That was like the worst dodging. Oh, hello, enemy Red Skull. That's going to do loads of damage to me. Don't mind me. I'm just going to walk into you. Ha, that's a great idea. That's a really great idea. Of course, it's all tactical damage to power up Bloody Lust, but still, you know, I feel like sometimes maybe I take tactical damage too far. Too far? Too far! I don't know why I went a little bit New Yorker all up in there. Unless that isn't that. I don't know. I'm not really good at any kind of American-based accent. Apart from a little bit of hillbilly. But that doesn't really count because it's just a caricature exaggeration. Ooh. Alright. 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 Well, we'll buy this. So therefore we've got no red hearts. Then, of course, we'll switch and re-roll. Free for your shot on top of it. It's a little bit of a damage up. I don't mind if I do. Oh, we've lost our nails, but we are at least now firing massive balls of fiery darkness, which is also pretty good. Okay, up we go to the Cathedral. We should be fine now. I think we're in a comfortable enough position to bring this run home. It certainly was harder than it should have been, considering my relative power, but, you know, that was just me being a little bit too cocky for my own good. I mean, we do have to get through the chest, and this time we don't have a way of teleporting through it, so you never know. Those of you that are rooting for me to die horribly, you bastards, but you may still get your wish on this run, definitely. Okay, nothing crazy going on there, that is fine. And Splat, looking good. You get out my way, Bomb. I did not say you could be there. and ourselves the homing shots. They are quite nasty homing shots that come off these things. Like, they're really, really quick. In fact, I'd wager they're better than Blue Baby's homing shots, which doesn't really make that much sense that it can do it. I don't want the Eternal Heart, of course. I would much rather keep myself on Polaroid invincibility. I'm gonna keep my way through here just to be lazy, because I just have so many keys. Like, there's so many keys, and I just don't need this many keys, you know. There's a limit on how many keys one person needs. So many bombs as well. I mean, again, this all seems fairly perfunctory to actually pick up, but it just bugs me if I don't, you know, it really does. And I almost accidentally picked up that Spirit Heart. It's kind of ironic, really, that Spirit Heart, Eternal Heart, that normally something that's like, yeah, free health up, awesome, is like one of the worst things that I could do right now. Oh, Isaac. Splat. Oh, I did technically take damage, but I don't even care. That was so worth it. So where is our boss then? I'm thinking maybe down from the psychic shot room. No. Alright, well, I am just way off. That was an unfortunate shot to walk into. I'm not that upset with that one. That was just me trying to get away from the worms. I refuse to go back where I started because I refuse to be wrong. So, oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Oh, the good news is we might be able to get into the curse room for free. So we got that going for us. And no, can't even do that. We don't even get that small mercy. Damn you, Cathedral. Damn you all the way to hell. Which is ironic considering you're supposed to personify heaven, but still, damn you all the way to hell. Nothing good there. Single coin, we can't leave that behind. You never know when we need to go on a mad spending spree. And Death, good old Deathy boy. That was worrying. I'm happy that Death dying does get rid of his scythes, because we were in a very, well, let's just say awkward position with which to dodge them there, like the smack center of the room. I'm not sure how we're getting all these black hearts, but I certainly am not going to complain about them. And pop. And pop. Well, you tried. I suppose you did try. Why did the explosion move the other ones? Hey, look! This room just had a spirit heart in! Haha, burn, Gerdies, you were non-existent, because I implied that you weren't even there. Well, he tried. I love that shining a nightlight on it. It's like, oh no, it's a torch. I can't go close to the torch. Whatever will I do? That's a nice amount of damage, is it not? Let's keep that there, because I want to keep his tears slowed, because it really does make a big difference. And a little bit of damage. Got my invincibility. And splash. And splash. And splash. One more when he comes back down. I'm not sure how I didn't take damage there. That looked very close to pain, but we did it. And onwards to the chest. So, potential shot at 8 items here. I mean, we don't really need anything now. I don't say. I think we'll be able to beat the chest on our current itemage. So, this is all really bonuses. Holy Mantle will take the other 3. Reroll! And Rainbow Tears, why not? Definitely don't want Libra, but shot speed's actually pretty good with Monstro's Lung. So, that's looking nice. Oh, we got a freaking tooth shot in. Well, careful. We got freaking tooth shot in that, which really ramped up the damage. I almost feel bad for those horsemen. I really do. Don't want a room rewinder, so we're not going to have one. Oh, one-shotting Gertie all up in here. Much better from our previous Gertie fight, where we slowly tickled him to death. I mean, he died happy and laughing, but he still died. That's the sad thing. I really wish it was possible to be tickled to death. Actually, you know what? Technically speaking, it is, because if you're tickled long enough, you eventually can't breathe properly, and you will die of suffocation. So, in the technical sense, you can die laughing. It's just not as happy as it sounds. There we go, lovely slow. Oh, it doesn't brighten up our tears. Look at this. Every wave of death is just cleaving through more layers of the innocent shells like one serious onion. I almost got the energy of Shrek channeled in there. Oh, this room, I think we've got like triple shot or something, because our charging was taking way too long, but that's okay. Does losing my hantle, yes, my hantle, my holy mantle, also known as a hantle for short, does it charge up? Go on, Kane, you know, you can join us. We have another single item to reroll anyway, so I'm not that bothered about it. Does it I forgot what I was going to ask. Does it charge Bloody Lust? That's the one. Because I know it activates stopwatch and things. So it wouldn't surprise me if it triggered effects like that. But I don't rightly know, honestly. Little charge, that's fine. Yeah, we're basically just one-shotting everything. I don't know why I was even slightly worried. Lil Gish! Yeah, tar on top of Lil... He got, like, blown backwards. That was awesome. We don't even have Guppy's tail. We're just finding an alarmingly good amount of chests. And again, kind of triple shot in this room, I believe. The black heart. What triggered my black heart there? Was, like, something coming towards me? I did not notice it. I really, really did not. And, ooh, still not here. I really thought I found Blue Baby by now, but unfortunately not. The splashing, there we go. Wow, I just missed them really badly. Oh, we got frickin', oh god, that's awful. We've got Fire Mind. Oh, that is awkward. That is a lot of hits we are taking there. Suddenly very glad to have found Holy Mantle. Yeah, let's get boomerang shots. Woo! Oh, that is awesome. That is seriously awesome. Oh, that is brilliant. Free Spirit Heart, don't mind if I do. And they're on the way back. And because it's Piercing Tears, we get maximum usage out of that. We really do. And pop. And there we go. Look at them leading around the room. That is just great. Okay, Blue Baby, you are in for some pain, my friend. You really, really are. And goodbye to him as well. Cricket's body, obviously making it amazing. Toxic Splash in this room as well, making it very, very cool. Oh, really? No Blue Baby over here. That's interesting. Range down. Not really a big deal. Hey, Troll Bomb, where the hell were you? Mingle Dangle's going to get one shot very easily, especially with all the tooth, because we actually seem to have a fairly large amount of luck, so that's working out quite nicely in our favor. Oh, the black balls. I thought it was one of my tears, so I wasn't even dodging it. And reroll. Alright, may as well take it. Okay, Blue Baby. Boom! And then followed by boom! How is he not dead? Like, genuinely, that seems ridiculous. I'm doing so much damage. Like, what happened? What happened in here? I mean, he's dead now, but that still felt like it took way too long. But either way, there we go. Eden Streak continues, yo. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.